At the very southernmost point of India, where the great subcontinent tapers to a fine tip, lies a world of extraordinary natural beauty. This is the Kanyakumari Wildlife Sanctuary in Tamil Nadu. Here, ancient hills meet the sky. Dense forests hold secrets millions of years old. This sanctuary is not just a patch of green on a map, a living, breathing ecosystem, a final refuge for some of the planet's most remarkable creatures. It is a place of wonder, a testament to the enduring power of the natural world nestled within the embrace of the Western Ghats, a mountain range so rich in life it is considered a global biodiversity hotspot. Imagine a land cradled by mountains, where the air is fresh and filled with the symphony of the wild. The Kanyakumari Wildlife Sanctuary covers a vast area, a corridor of life that connects different forest reserves. Its unique location at the very end of the Western Ghats gives it a special character. Here, the monsoons from two different seas, Arabian Sea, Bay of Bengal, converge to water the land. This constant supply of water is the lifeblood of the sanctuary, sustaining a rich tapestry of flora and fauna. It is a world away from the hustle and bustle of modern life. The sanctuary was established to protect this incredible wealth of biodiversity. It is a fortress of nature, guarding against the pressures of the outside world. The land here is rugged and often inaccessible, which has helped to preserve its pristine state for centuries. The hills, cloaked in thick vegetation, rise and fall like the waves of a green ocean. This is a place where nature still reigns supreme, in the rising and setting of the sun and the changing of the seasons. It is a sanctuary in the truest sense of the word, a safe haven for countless species. Exploring this sanctuary is like stepping back in time. It is a journey into a world where humans are merely visitors, and the true inhabitants are the animals and plants that have called this place home for millennia. The importance of this sanctuary cannot be overstated. It acts as a vital water catchment area, with its forests and rivers providing fresh water to the surrounding regions. This green lung purifies the air and helps regulate the local climate. It is a precious jewel, a piece of our planet's natural heritage that we must understand, appreciate, and protect for all the generations that are yet to come. The Kanyakumari Wildlife Sanctuary is not a single uniform environment. It is a magnificent mosaic of different landscapes, each with its own unique character and inhabitants. The rolling hills of the Western Ghats form the backbone of the sanctuary. These hills are cloaked in dense, moist, evergreen forests. Sunlight struggles to pierce the thick canopy. Giant trees, vines and mosses draped on trunks, a cathedral-like forest interior. The air is cool and humid. Narrator. This variety of habitats lets many animals and plants thrive. Each landscape supports its own community, interconnected in a delicate web. Rivers and streams carve through hills and forests, carving through rock and soil, with lush riparian forests along the banks. Narrator. Animals use riparian corridors for movement. Water sources attract wildlife in the dry months. Elephants come to drink and bathe. Deer gather cautiously at the water's edge, and predators lie in wait, hidden in the dense vegetation. Narrator. The sound of flowing water is a constant companion, a reminder of its life-giving importance. This rich tapestry of hills, forests, and grasslands is what makes the sanctuary so special. Narrator. It is a landscape shaped by millions of years of geological activity and climatic change. From deep valleys to high peaks, countless microclimates and niches emerge. Understanding this environment is the first step to appreciating its biodiversity. Narrator. Every slope, every stream, and every clearing plays a part in the grand drama of life that unfolds here every single day, largely unseen by human eyes. Narrator. The incredible variety of landscapes in the Kanyakumari Wildlife Sanctuary has given rise to a breathtaking richness of biodiversity. This is not just a collection of animals, it is a complete, functioning world. Every single organism, from the largest elephant to the smallest insect, plays a crucial role. Narrator. The sanctuary is a living library of genetic information, a reservoir of species that have evolved over millennia to fit perfectly into their environment. The sheer number of different plants, animals, fungi, microorganisms that call this place home is staggering. Narrator. It is one of the reasons the Western Ghats are recognized as a place of global importance. The forests here are a treasure trove of plant life, There are hundreds of species of trees, many of which are found nowhere else on Earth. Narrator. These trees provide food and shelter for countless animals. Their flowers provide nectar for birds, insects. Their fruits are eaten by monkeys, bears. Their leaves are fodder for deer, elephants. Narrator. Below the canopy, a dense undergrowth covers the forest floor. Shrubs, herbs, ferns, orchids with exquisite flowers cling to tree branches, and medicinal plants used in traditional remedies for centuries grow in the shade. Narrator. This botanical wealth is the foundation of the entire ecosystem. This abundance of plant life supports an equally impressive array of animal life. The sanctuary is a vibrant community. Different species live together, competing, cooperating, coexisting. Narrator. It is a world of predators, prey, herbivores, carnivores, all linked together in a complex food web. The health of this web is a delicate balance. Narrator. The presence of top predators like tigers is a sign that the entire ecosystem is healthy, as it means there is enough prey to support them, which in turn means the vegetation is healthy enough to support the prey. The importance of this biodiversity extends far beyond the boundaries of the sanctuary. The genetic diversity found here holds untold potential for medicine, agriculture, science. The forests of Kanyakumari are ruled by some of the most magnificent mammals on the Asian continent. At the apex of the food chain prowls the majestic tiger. These elusive big cats are rarely seen, but their presence is a powerful symbol of the wildness of this sanctuary. They move like ghosts through the dense undergrowth, solitary and powerful hunters that keep the populations of other animals in check. The survival of the tiger here is a testament to the health of the entire ecosystem, indicating that there is enough space and enough prey for this top predator to thrive. Their silent footfalls are the heartbeat of this ancient forest. Another gentle giant that roams these hills is the Asian elephant. They travel in family groups, led by wise old matriarchs, their deep rumbles echoing through the valleys. These elephants are the architects of the forest. As they move, they create clearings that allow new plants to grow, and they disperse seeds over vast distances in their dung, helping to regenerate the forest. Watching a herd of elephants making its way through the landscape, feeding and interacting, is to witness a complex social society at work. They are intelligent, emotional beings that are the soul of the Kanyakumari Sanctuary. Among the most impressive herbivores is the Indian bison, or Gaur. These are the largest wild cattle in the world, with powerful muscles and formidable horns. Despite their immense size, they can move with surprising agility through the dense forest. They are primarily grazers and browsers, feeding on grasses and leaves. Seeing a herd of Gaur, with their dark coats gleaming in the dappled sunlight, is an unforgettable sight. They represent the raw power and untamed spirit of the wilderness, a link to a prehistoric world where giant beasts roamed the land freely. The forest is also home to a variety of deer species, each adapted to a different part of the habitat. The large sambar deer, with its shaggy coat, prefers the dense, wooded areas often found near water. The smaller and more delicate chital or spotted deer, with its beautiful coat of white spots, is more common in the open grasslands and forest edges. Lurking in the shadows, one might also find the Indian Chevrotain, also known as the mouse deer. This tiny, shy creature is one of the smallest hoofed animals in the world, a truly rare and special inhabitant of the forest floor. Beyond these well-known primates and deer, the sanctuary is home to other fascinating creatures. The shy and elusive Nilgiri Tahr, a species of wild goat with incredible climbing abilities, can sometimes be found on the rocky cliffs and grasslands at higher elevations. And in the denser parts of the forest, one might find the nocturnal sloth bear searching for termites and foods, or the powerful wild boar rooting through the forest floor with its tough snout. Each of these mammals, from the primates in the canopy to the boar on the ground, contributes to the rich and complex web of life in the sanctuary. High in the canopy of the evergreen forests lives a primate so rare and striking it seems almost mythical. This is the lion-tailed macaque. With its magnificent silver-white mane surrounding a black face and a long tail ending in a tuft like a lion's, it is one of the most endangered monkeys in the world. These macaques are specialists, feeding mainly on fruits and insects found in the high canopy of the rainforest. They live in social groups and are highly territorial, their loud calls echoing through the forest to warn off rival troops. Their survival is completely dependent on the health of these undisturbed evergreen forests. Another important primate that calls this sanctuary home is the Nilgiri Langur. This beautiful monkey is easily recognizable by its glossy black fur and a contrasting crown of golden-brown hair on its head. Like the lion-tailed macaque, they are also endemic to the Western Ghats. They live in troops and are often seen leaping gracefully from branch to branch. Their diet consists mainly of leaves, and their loud whooping calls are one of the most characteristic sounds of these hills. The presence of these two rare primates highlights the unique importance of the Kanyakumari Wildlife Sanctuary. Both the lion-tailed macaque and the Nilgiri Langur are threatened by habitat loss and fragmentation. The large, contiguous stretch of forest protected by the sanctuary is a critical stronghold for their populations. These primates are like barometers for the health of the forest. If they are thriving, it means the ancient primary forests they depend on are still intact. Their continued existence is a direct measure of our success in protecting this precious environment. The Kanyakumari Wildlife Sanctuary is a paradise not just for mammals, but for birds as well. The air is filled with a constant chorus of calls, whistles, songs from hundreds of different species. The sheer diversity of birdlife here is astonishing, making it a dream destination for any birdwatcher. From tiny, colorful sunbirds flitting among the flowers to majestic eagles soaring high above the canopy, the avian world of the sanctuary is vibrant and full of life. The variety of habitats, from dense forest to open grassland, provides a home for an incredible range of birds with different needs and lifestyles. One of the most spectacular birds you might encounter is the Asian paradise flycatcher. The male, with its long, ribbon-like white tail feathers, is a breathtaking sight as it flutters through the undergrowth, catching insects on the wing. It looks like a ghost drifting through the forest shadows. Another stunning resident is the Malabar Trogon, with its brilliant crimson and black plumage. These birds are often shy and sit motionless on a branch for long periods, making them difficult to spot despite their bright colors. Finding one is a true reward for the patient observer. The skies above the sanctuary are patrolled by powerful birds of prey. Various species of eagles, such as the Crested Serpent Eagle, can be seen circling on thermal updrafts, their keen eyes scanning the ground below for snakes, lizards, and other small prey. Owls and nightjars take over the hunt after dusk, their silent flight and eerie calls adding to the mystery of the forest at night. These predators play a vital role in controlling the populations of smaller animals and maintaining the health of the ecosystem. Their presence is a sign of a balanced and thriving natural community. The sanctuary is also home to a host of other fascinating birds, including colorful hornbills, woodpeckers, barbets, and orioles. The sound of a great hornbill's powerful wing beats as it flies overhead is an unforgettable experience, sounding like a steam locomotive passing by. Many of these birds are specialist feeders, relying on specific types of fruits, seeds, or insects that are only found in these ancient forests. This intricate relationship between the birds and the plants is another example of the delicate web of life that makes the Kanyakumari Wildlife Sanctuary such a precious and irreplaceable natural treasure. Let us imagine a day in the life of one of the sanctuary's most iconic families, a herd of Asian elephants. As dawn breaks, the mist hangs low in the valleys. The family, led by their matriarch, begins to stir. Young calves stay close to their mothers, still sleepy. The matriarch knows where to find the best food and water. She leads them slowly out of their resting place, soft footfalls on damp earth. Their journey for the day has begun. Morning, feeding. Trunks pull down branches, trunks strip leaves, trunks pluck tender shoots. Young ones watch and mimic. The herd communicates with low rumbles. Those calls bring reassurance. Those calls give warnings. Those calls give directions. They move as one coordinated unit. Midday heat intensifies. Matriarch leads them to a familiar river. Arrival at the water, joyous. Elephants drink deeply. Then the fun begins. They wade into the river. They spray themselves. They spray each other. They roll in mud to protect skin. Calves splash and chase in the shallows. Mothers watch. This is vital social bonding. Afternoon, they resume foraging. Sambar deer scatter at their approach. Langurs chatter warnings from the branches. Dusk. Matriarch guides them to a sheltered spot. They huddle close, young ones in the center. The day ends, another rhythm of the sanctuary. The Kanyakumari Wildlife Sanctuary, for all its wildness and beauty, is not immune to threats. It exists as an island of nature in a world dominated by human activity. Habitat fragmentation is a major danger. Roads, farms, settlements encroaching on the edges, cutting off vital animal corridors, isolating populations, reducing genetic diversity. For wide-ranging animals, tigers, elephants, poaching is another serious threat. Illegal hunting for skin, tusks, other body parts. Targets include tiger, elephant, Indian rock python. Combating poaching needs constant vigilance. Forest guards, law enforcement action. Every animal lost is a deep wound to the sanctuary. Human-wildlife conflict is another growing challenge. Animals move into farms, into villages. Elephants might raid crops. Predators might attack livestock. This creates fear and resentment in communities. Finding solutions that let humans and wildlife coexist is critical. Buffer zones, deterrents, ensuring local people see the benefits. Pollution also poses a threat. Even here, plastic waste, chemical runoff into rivers and streams, harming aquatic life and poisoning the water all animals depend on. It's a stark reminder everything is connected. Protecting the sanctuary requires more than guarding borders. It requires a broader commitment from everyone. The future of this place depends on recognizing threats and acting decisively. The Kanyakumari Wildlife Sanctuary is more than just a home for rare animals. It is part of our planet's living heritage. It belongs to the people of Tamil Nadu, India, and to all of humanity. Caring for this place is a shared responsibility. The first step is to learn, understand the sanctuary and its animals. Then you'll see why it must be protected. Spread that knowledge to friends, family, and your wider community.